your first alert forecast with meteorologist AJ Rickman.
Well, as we go through the next 24 hours, we're going to be dealing with some pretty windy conditions as an Arctic front brings in some very cold air as we go into the night tonight and through your day on Thursday. That means wind chills are going to be bitterly cold as we go through the night. Winds are going to be gusty, like I mentioned, as we go through the evening. They do eventually taper off as we get into tonight, and by the start of your day on Thursday, they're going to be fairly calm, but the air temperatures by that point are going to be close to zero in many places. That's why those wind chill values are going to be as low as they are. Fayette right now, we're seeing already temperatures in the teens, 10 degrees in Fayette, 11 in Cedar Rapids, Iowa City is at 16, and those winds are pretty breezy out of the west, 20 to 25 miles an hour. And as we go through the night, we're going to continue to see that. With the winds and falling temperatures, our wind chill values will be falling well below zero in most places. Some of our northern counties could approach 20 below zero by the time we get to early Thursday morning. And although those wind chill values come up a couple of degrees, it's still going to feel bitterly cold by the time you step out the door tomorrow morning. So do make sure that you are dressed for the weather, bundling up, and especially ready for any wind that you might encounter as you go through your day on Thursday. Now, through the night tonight, we're going to continue to see mostly clear skies as we get into Thursday. A little bit of cloud cover works its way in, and through much of the day on Thursday, we're going to be seeing mostly cloudy skies with some snow showers that will be developing primarily along and south of Interstate 80. Any accumulations are expected to be light in this area, and those are already moving out of the region by the time we get to 5 p.m. tomorrow. And then as we go into Thursday night, we are going to continue to see that cloud cover diminish. As we go through the overnight hours and look at our actual temperatures, as I mentioned, we're close to zero across the board. 3 degrees in Cedar Rapids, 1 in Manchester and Waterloo. Charles City and Decorah are your cold places at 2 below zero. Tomorrow, those high temperatures are well below average. We're going to be in the teens across all of eastern Iowa. 13 in Cedar Rapids and Waterloo, 10 in Charles City and Decorah, 17 in Oskaloosa, 15 in Iowa City. Again, with that slight chance for some snow, but that's going to be along and south of that Interstate 80 corridor. Now, we are watching for some active weather as we get towards the end of the week. Our next round of wintry weather chances is going to arrive as we get into Friday afternoon. Much of the day Friday is looking fairly calm. Some clouds do work their way in. By the time we get to 5 p.m., we're starting to see just a little bit of precipitation work its way in. Initially, we're looking at a wintry mix, potentially some freezing drizzle. Could create travel impacts Friday night, so make sure you're driving carefully. As we get into late Friday night and early Saturday morning, you're going to notice a changeover to some rain. Right now at 3 a.m. Saturday, it looks like that rain to freezing rain wintry mix line is south of I-80, but it does work its way north as warm air works its way to our north as we head through the overnight hours. And then as we head through your day on Saturday, we are going to continue to see that transition to rain across much of eastern Iowa. By Saturday afternoon, most of our areas are going to be seeing rain, and that warmer air is going to be staying with us, something that we'll show you coming up in your next 9.